Hey YouTube, I recently came across the funniest arrest video I've ever seen in my life.
Just take your hand off me.
You were causing a scene and we didn't want to do that,
that's
okay?
fine. I'm not causing a scene.
My colleagues are going to take you.
In school. You could have waited in school.
We are in plain clothes and we wanted to wait outside because we didn't want to go into the school in front of all of your
I have done
stuff.
nothing wrong. I've been assaulted by a police officer. She's touched my arm and pulled me.
It's an allegation, okay?
An allegation. I've been assaulted. I want to go inside and just ring my union.
For context, this very Jay Leno-like man is being arrested for harassment of a colleague of his. He started nonstop messaging them, trying to develop a much deeper relationship than this person wanted. And anytime that she didn't reply to him, he would just start harassing her even more, sending even more messages, getting mad at her for not replying back. On top of that, when she tried to talk to school officials about the whole situation, he would intervene and then start telling her about how she's putting his job at risk and how his mom's gonna be homeless now because he won't have a job anymore to support her. And there's even a witness who says they saw him taking a picture of his colleague's car while she was out visiting someone else. The article that I read didn't really explain that part much further, but I mean, if you take a picture of someone's car outside of work, I assume she was just like visiting someone at their house. And that means that either he just so happened to be passing by in the neighborhood and saw her car, or he's just flat out stalking her, which is not good. So very creepy guy, and on top of all of that, he uses his position to make it harder for her to get out of this situation. And at this point, cops are getting involved and they're currently arresting him outside of the school that he works at.
Could you just turn around the camera, please? I'm going to start filming now because you can see I'm still by my car.
Look,
don't touch my phone. No, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone.
Calm down.
No, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Do not touch me.
Get your hands out of your pocket.
No, do not touch me. Take that off.
Stop.
Take that off me now.
Mr. Hill,
take that off me now.
On the floor, we don't want that.
So he's refusing the arrest, which we all know goes very well. We all know that when an officer tells you that you are under arrest, that if you simply say no, well, they can't do anything about it at that point. You said no, so they just have to let you walk away. They can't arrest you for your crime. He even tries to get out his phone and record the situation as if he's in the right here and that this video evidence will be able to back him up. I don't know if this is just my algorithm, but I've been seeing more and more videos where the person who's doing the recording is the person at fault. You're just recording evidence against you at this point.
I haven't made this happen. I'm by my car. They're trying to assault me. Please, please, if you're watching this video, don't let them delete it. No, I need to make a phone call to the police. You're assaulting. You're hurting my wrists. You're going to break my wrists. You're going to break my wrists.
Calm yourself down.
No. You're assaulting. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Greg,
I haven't done nothing wrong.
It's an allegation at the moment.
This Weenie Hut Jr. starts going off about how the police are hurting him and how they're assaulting him. And look, just based on what I'm seeing here, this might be the most polite arrest I've ever seen. Accents aside, you can tell that this is in England and not in America just by how the police are acting. If this was the United States, the cops would already be yelling, "Get on the ground!" while throwing him around. They'd probably have their guns out already at this point. They wouldn't have shot him yet because he's white, but they'd be itching.
You take off me! You said allegation! You can't arrest me! No!
Struggling!
No! You're gonna have to break all my arms and legs! I haven't done anything! Help me! Help me!
Mr. Hill.
No!
We want to send you
No!
up.
You're not touching me! You're not touching me!
This is just getting silly now. Come on.
Nothing describes this moment more perfectly than when the lady says, "This is just getting silly now." Here the stars aligned, created a solar system, and gave birth to planet ass. Oh boy, is that ass dirty and thick. God damn. I just think it's miraculous how the body cam just so happened to fall off of the cop, and this guy just so happened to be on the ground resisting arrest in the perfect position so that the camera could give us the clearest shot of his ass.
You don't have to humiliate me in front of my school. You don't have to. You've just done my job in.
Let's get you up.
No,
Let's sit yourself up.
You're going to kill me. No. No.
You're holding on to
No. I haven't done anything. No. No. You're assaulting me. Ah! Help me! Please, somebody call the police. Help me, they're breaking my arm. Help me, please. Help me, please. Help me, somebody, please!
You have all the badge numbers you need.
I don't...
There's no need. This is just
my arm!
now.
I can't feel my arm!
Greg,
You've broken my watch!
Greg. Greg, listen.
Okay, so obviously this person's just checking his pockets to make sure he doesn't have anything dangerous on him. But given that I just stared at this man's ass for like 30 seconds, that little reach into his back pocket made me cackle a little bit. Like, look, I'd want to touch too. I couldn't say it. Anyway, at this point, this guy's getting absolutely insufferable. He's just going completely limp, refusing to cooperate in any way, and he's screaming so loudly, continuing on about how they're assaulting him, how they've broken his arm, how they've broken his watch. He even screamed for someone to call the police a couple of times, which, sir.
That's it!
Greg, we're going to take your watch off.
Your behaviour is poor at best.
Look, listen.
Oh, your behaviour's poor, you absolute vile man!
Greg, can you listen to me? I'm going to take your watch off so it doesn't get damaged.
Take these handcuffs off me
Right,
now.
let me take this off.
Then I'm not going to go anywhere.
Again, this is easily the most polite arrest I've ever seen. He's complaining about his watch, and now they're offering to take his watch off for him.
What? Well, you are going to be coming with us, mate, because you've been placed under arrest.
You haven't identified your badge number. I want that recorded. There's no identification of anyone. And I'm right by my car. And I've been assaulted terribly. I've been assaulted terribly.
Mr. Hill.
I've been beaten up.
Right, Mr. Hill, we need you to sit up. You are refusing to sit up. We are trying to help you. Why are you holding on to it? Why are you doing this?
My wrist is broken. I need an ambulance. Please, call me an ambulance.
You need to relax.
My wrist is broken.
You need to
My wrist is broken.
You need to relax.
Please call me an ambulance. Please call me an ambulance. I've been assaulted.
Greg?
Sorry.
Greg, we're going to roll you away from the bush.
We're going to roll you away.
Do not kick out. Do not kick.
Don't touch me.
Do not kick.
My wrist. My wrist.
Relax, Greg.
I swear, it's like parents trying to handle a problem child. The cops here are very calmly and, I must reiterate, very politely telling him every action that they're going to do. Greg, we're gonna roll you away from the bush. Greg, we're going to take your watch off. However, I will say that they did get a little extra stern with him when he started kicking and they had to tell him not to kick.
And you're trying to be nice. I want this recorded in court.
It is recorded.
It is all recorded.
Then you're going to get a sack over this. I'm going to go to professional standards. I used to be a police officer myself, you idiot.
Okay.
I used to be a special constable for years with no further sergeant with everything. You do not know.
Okay.
Greg, can we sit you up off the floor, please?
We need to sit you up.
Destroyed my job and my career.
No, we haven't, Mr.
Yes, you look with this, you have.
No. I've tried
You're
to...
going to be sued for hundreds of thousands of pounds over this because you've done terrible. I'm a head teacher for school. Look what you've done to me.
Real quick, I just wanted to interject and say, you know, if this guy's willing to freak out this much with the cops, just imagine what his victim had to endure when he harassed them for not replying to his messages. God, like, these are the people who supposedly have authority over him. Just imagine how this guy treats the people who he has authority over.
My hands are shaking. I can't even use my hands anymore.
Well, why don't you stop?
I need the hospital
Listen
now.
to me.
I need the hospital.
Mr. Hill.
I need to go to hospital.
Mr. Hill.
I need hospital. I've got bloody injuries all over my body.
Then you have to get up.
No,
I want to go to
I
hospital.
want an ambulance here now. And if it's proved to be wrong, which it will be, you're in the most serious trouble in your career. Because this will go on TV, it will go everywhere.
You make a note of this.
People don't need to see this at school, do they?
No.
Get in the back of the car or the van.
How are we going to get him in?
Okay, you can talk about that in interviews.
It's all recorded.
Okay.
And
It is recorded. Right, Mr. Hill, we need to go.
No.
Get that.
carry
We
them.
are literally going to carry you, mate. You either stand
You
up or
would
we'll
never,
carry you.
ever be able to carry me. You know it.
Okay, we'll have a challenge.
Oh my God. So at this point, this dude is going full limp. This is his tactic. He is counting on his crushing weight to keep him on the ground, to keep him immobile, making it impossible for the cops to arrest him simply because they can't move him from that spot. He's even confident in this enough to say it to the police officers. You'll never be able to carry me, you know it. I can just hear the groans in these officers' heads. They are so ready to be done and over with this.
I'm dropping his resisting. Stop.
Oh.
Mr. Hill, this is unnecessary.
I can't breathe.
Sit up. It would just be a lot easier if you did just walk.
Come on.
We know you're awake still.
Hold up the situation. Let's get you in the van so you're going to get warm and more comfortable.
I'm not leaving here.
You are leaving.
You need to leave here.
We're not going to do
Mr. Hill, that's ridiculous.
Listen, it doesn't have to be like this, does it?
There's nothing wrong, you have to kill me.
I'm not saying you have, but there's an accusation which we need to investigate.
Yeah, you don't do this to people.
Right.
This is evil and wrong. It's just discrimination. That's all it is.
Is there anything I can reasonably say or do?
Trying to hurt me, you broke my arm. You put these cuffs on too tight. That's assault.
Okay,
You've assaulted me.
Come on.
No.
That we get.
No.
Mr. Hill, no. Do not.
No.
Goodness.
No.
So you've pushed yourself back on the floor again.
This is like that Floyd. This is an assault. This is like that George Floyd in America. They've hurt my neck. They've hit me.
no one is on your neck.
No
one is on your neck.
Look, I've already made enough comparisons to America at this point where I think we all understand that this is nothing like the George Floyd situation. When George Floyd was getting arrested, the officer kneeled on his neck for 6 minutes and George Floyd died afterwards. I think it's safe to say, not nearly as polite as this arrest.
Look, your colleagues are here.
Greg, we're here for you. Come on.
No, what's that? I'm gonna die here, and I want to die here. You know I want to die. I'm gonna die here. This is my death you're watching.
Greg, no.
This is my death you're watching.
Don't be ridiculous. That way.
You're gonna have to kill me.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You're gonna have to kill me.
Don't be so stupid.
No, you're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to kill me. I've done nothing wrong. You've just ruined my whole life.
I'm going to take it off, okay?
I need to come off.
Right.
We're
not strangling you. Calm down. Calm down.
Why are you strangling me?
We're strangling
You are. You just saw that on tape.
Taking that
strangled me.
It's off. It's clear.
What's that got to do with it? I've got hanging. You just pulled that tight against me.
So yeah, that's the arrest video. By the end there, he gets a little wacky, starts making some actual goblin noises like and then in an attempt to make sure that his tie doesn't choke him out during the process of trying to move him while he's struggling, they try to remove his tie, which he immediately tries to use to turn the tables on them. I imagine him in his head just going, you just activated my trap card. I use gaslight. Unfortunately for Greg here, the officers had more than one brain cell on them, so the move wasn't very effective. Anyway, just a silly little video I thought I'd share with you guys. It made me cackle, especially the part where his ass is just right in the camera. I hope watching this idiot get arrested made your day a little better. I know it did for me when I saw it for the first time. Anyway, drop a like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more of my content, you can check out this video right here. I promise it's a really good one with a really cool guy in it. You'll love it. And with that, that's it from me. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.